Greetings fellow gamers and survival fans, this is Small Archangel, back with you in a rising world, and it is a brand new day and I'm just gonna have a bit of breakfast. In the last episode we finished, well I say finished in the broadest possible sense of the word, our little hovel here, and it's yeah, it's got all the basics, but it's not particularly comfortable. I've cleared a little bit more of a plot outside here, just so we've got a little bit more of a sort of a yard feel, I suppose. What we'll do with that, I'm not quite sure, and just I wanted a bit of space outside the door, really. I'm just going to go and check our garden because I'm fairly sure that, yeah, we've got lots of tomatoes we can harvest. We can also harvest our strawberries. This is easy, it doesn't require any replanting. So we'll just whiz round and do that quickly. And then we've got cabbages growing here. Now I need some more cabbage seedlings to sort of plant out the rest of that plot. Our potatoes are growing to maturity nicely, but I'm not sure if they're actually producing any potatoes. I'm just gonna have a look and see that the whole thing, it gave me 2 potatoes, but that's all. So I'm just gonna get my sickle because we're gonna have to replant those potatoes as well. There we go. So we've got a few seedlings now, so we'll just plant these out before we do anything else. I like to turn them around a little bit so they don't all look identical in the soil as well. That's just me. I like a little bit of sort of realism, and the way things look is kind of important as well, I think. That's why I like survival games, I guess, because there's just a little bit of reality, a little bit of realism, not ever so much. Now it looks like our broccoli is ready for picking as well, which is great, and it also means we've got more seedlings to plant out this time as well. So there we go. As for the rest, well, we've got carrots too. I might just harvest a few of these because again we're gonna have to, a lot of our crops apart from the strawberries and the tomatoes, we really have to replace most of our crops every time we gather them in. There we go. We've probably got enough seedlings now to just take in the rest of our harvest without having to worry about using the sickle. There we are, and we'll leave that for the time being. I don't think hunger is going to be a problem for us. We've got potatoes, we've got carrots aplenty, we've got loads of tomatoes. I'm not even bothering to take in the tomatoes because I've got a couple of stacks of those already. Oh heck, we may as well. Now we've got a larder, we've got a nice pantry full of them. We've got a box, at least a chest. We may as well fill it, mayn't we? I do enjoy the sort of farming aspect of this game. It's kind of quite satisfying, really. Okay, so we're going to go put this back. Now, I got rid of the campfire in the middle of this plot because I just kept walking over it. And I've got a fire in here now, so we don't really need that. There we are. Probably going to end up with tons of carrots too. But hey, they don't go off if you just leave them on the plant. Alright, so what we're going to do here, I'm going to make another chest because this one's kind of full. So we're going to make another chest. I've got some lumber here. I'm going to make another chest just like the old one, just like the one we've got over there. I think it just looks like that, doesn't it? And then we're going to place that. We've got spaces all over the place now, so we're actually going to place that just here, next to the other. Just, oops, turn it this way a little bit. There we go. And then we can start. No, that's not quite the same colour as, hey, does it matter? We've got to be able to place different things in each of these chests, so I might be able to keep kind of grass and saplings and things in one, for example, and lumber, and then keep my ores and things in the other. So Might just start that process now. We'll get all our ores, including coal ore, and our metal bits. Maybe not the stone, actually. I might just keep the stone in here. So we'll just put stone back in here for the time being. But all the other ores, I think we'll put in our new chest here. And for that reason, it's probably just as well if it looks slightly different. There we go. And I'll put, we've got iron ore. Actually got quite a bit of iron ore. We've got copper ore. Oh, more iron ore, I think. Copper ore. What is that? Titanium, tungsten. Tungsten, titanium, aluminium, and coal. We've got absolutely zero, and dirt even. We've got absolutely zero gold, of course. And then we've got, you know, things that we've made iron out of, or made out, yeah, like iron plates or whatever. But we haven't got any more of those at the moment. Just that's the lot. Okay, and then the other thing I thought I'd do, because we've got a few blocks left in here, I thought we'd take some of these blocks and perhaps build ourselves a little convenience. Now, I've cleared this front bit here, as I say. I might sort of put something there eventually. We're going to make this place a little bit more comfortable, but down the side of the house here, I'm going to leave this space just in case we want to extend, because if we want to put a new sort of increase the size of this or put on an additional room or something, there's where we're going to do it. So we're going to use this side of the house for the time being. Now, let me just get these here. Now, I've got my rake. We might need that, we might not. Where soil meets rock, I find it actually quite difficult to level the ground. So there we go. I think we might just get away with this. Actually, I don't think we'll need necessarily to. Now I want this to not get in the way of the windows, ideally. So. There we go. And I'm going to need my other block of those, the stack of those. And we're not making this, we're making this sort of lower down, so we don't need any steps to access it. Oh, there we go. Alright, we might just have a little teeny window in there as well. Or perhaps not. Okay, now how high does this have to be? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. It has to be 4 blocks high for a door. 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have to go one more block higher than that with the wall, like so. There we are. I'm just starving to death here, so I'll just... Tomatoes might satisfy your hunger, but they don't keep it satisfied for long. Alright, and I might just kind of fill that in as well. There's no point doing anything else. Although I think we might just... Yeah, I might just fill that in, because there's no point really in having a little tiny space there. There we go. Now, that's only just big enough to have a door, so whether we're going to actually be able to get in and out physically when we've got a door on this thing remains to be seen. Let's hope so, eh? Let's go and see if we can make a door. Now, all I want really is a very simple outhouse door type thing like this. Let's just change these over. And as ever, I'm going to employ G here. There we go. Can we put it right on the outside there? It's probably a good idea, isn't it, for this one? There we go. Now, can we open that? Lovely. And go in and close that. Fantastic. That's what we want. Now, I think we want to put a roof on this, actually. Now, I've got some blocks in here, so I'll just keep my spare blocks in here. I might just tidy them up a little bit though, so I'll put them there. Okay, I've got one of those left randomly. I fixed the hole in the roof up there, so so that's, we had one irritating one block which was left over. I think I've got some stone in here. No, I haven't. Okay, let's grab some stone because I have a feeling we're going to need stone, and we'll see what we've got in our block bench. Metal. Now, metal plates, maybe. No, do you know what? Recycled metal. Let's see if we've got some nice, yeah, shabby looking, something like that. Now we're going to need iron ingots for that. There's a surprise. You used to need stone for such a thing, but not any longer. Okay, stone doesn't go in there, does it? Alright, here we go. We're going to need some iron for something else in a minute anyway. Let's see. Recycled metal, where are we? We want like this, and I probably want it sloped like so. Now let's just make a few of these to start with, and we'll just see how we go. Okay, so got a few blocks of this now, and I'm basically replacing the whole of the roof with the metal, and then just placing the roof on like that, and that looks pretty good to me. Now I could make it slope up one more tile, but actually there wouldn't be much point because it'd end up taller than the roof that's on the house there, so I won't bother doing that. I shall just leave it as is, and we'll call that a pretty nifty little outhouse. Now obviously there's one more thing that we need here. I'm just going to put away, no, we want those in there really, our spare blocks, and we're going to need metal for this as well, I think. Let's see, we need our bathroom, toilet, we need iron plates. Okay, so we're going to go make ourselves some iron plates. Iron plates, now how many did we need for that? Okay, there we go. I'd never realised toilets were made out of metal before, but, you know, I guess ceramic's not something we really have in the game at the moment. Okay, let's just hope that this actually fits in here, having gone to all this trouble. Just about. Nice. There you go. I can't actually shut the door while I'm on the toilet, which is a slight privacy fail, but hey. We can shut the door on the toilet itself, but hey, this is just for realism's sake. And I suppose if we were feeling sort of finicky, we could, along with that, we could make a toilet roll holder, but we'd need an iron rod for that. Let's see. Let's do it. We may as well. I've got that there already. We've already got, I think we've got an iron plate in our inventory as well. So let's just do this. Iron rod. Go for it. There we go. Let's see if this actually fits in here. Up, straight preferably. Perfect. There you go, a little bit of civilization, and funnily enough, if I stand on the toilet, we can shut the door, but presumably if I'm sitting on it, my legs get in the way. Unfortunately, we can't make it any sort of bigger than that. We can't sort of bring it out anymore because the window kind of gets in the way, and I do want to be able to see it out my window. I don't really want to look out my window and see the outhouse door, even though the view here is not terrific. It's not brilliant. Okay, so now that we've done that, and I feel like, you know, we've actually sort of, yeah, we've we've got something, one of the essentials out of the way. We're going to go and do a little bit more exploring. Now, my apple tree is just coming to fruit, actually, so I'm just going to grab the apples off that, and we're going to keep those with us because you never know when we might need a healing boost. I'm just going to get my sword here, and my torches just in case, and then just in case we die, because we do leave stuff behind when we die. I haven't died very often in this game, but it has happened. It's this one, wasn't it? So I'm going to put our valuable stuff back in here, and I'm going to put that stone back in there as well. Oh, lumber. I forgot I had lumber too. There we go. So let's go see what we can see now. Last time, there's our compass. Last time we headed south. So this time, let's do maybe the opposite. Now that's a big old hill, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure this is where we came from. When we first started our game, I'm pretty sure we came in here. So nonetheless, I want to go and give it a try and see what's up here. Uh-oh. I spy a bear. That's what's up here. That's probably our friend the bear, which I'm going to keep well out of the way of if I can possibly help it. Now, let's just keep... Oh, we're going north. Wow. Okay, so this is what lies to our north. There's a heck of a lot of mountains. A heck of a lot. And it all looks very precipitous. There's a little bit of a valley down there. But to be honest, what I really want to find is a snow biome or something that we haven't seen already. I just want to get my bearings really, so we'll just go and see what's around on all sides of us. That's a tomato plant. Well, I've got plenty of those, thank you very much. Well, we've got more of the same kind of thing here. Chances are in any direction we're going to need to travel for quite a way to be able to see anything particularly different. And then towards... Whoops. Come on. Now, am I going east or am I going west here? I'm not sure how this compass works particularly. I guess it's pointing north, in which case I am going east. And there's our mountains again. Okay, so for now, we're just going to pick a direction and head that way. And in this case, that is north. We're going to ignore the oars. There are tons of oars all over the place. And we're going to hope sincerely that we're actually going to be able to get back over these mountains to find our way home. Okay, obviously with all these trees I'm kind of worried that I might not see a bear until it's on top of me. There's a fox. That's okay. We do not fear the foxes. There's a moose. Okay, so I'm guessing this is tiger. Oh, there's a cave with a floating fern. Oh gosh, there's a bear over there as well. Okay, we're not going in that direction. So tiger, I'm guessing is, you know, is sort of where you've got the... I kind of am going in this direction, but in a cave. Can I crouch? Can I sneak? Sadly not. Tiger is kind of foresty biome, I think. But coniferous rather than... Yeah, okay. That cave doesn't go very far. I'm still sort of hoping to be able to find some gold at some point. But now let's see. North is this way. Okay. Yeah, gold would be good, but I don't think you can find it on the surface. I think now it's a case of having to dig for it, so we're going to have to do some mining, basically. Let's see, which way is north? It's up this hill now. You would think with the higher peaks like this, we'd be likely to see some snow. And here come the stars. So I might just equip a torch. But doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's altitude based. Wow, look at that sunset. Isn't that fantastic? What a sight. Okay, well, I guess that's a sign that we should head for home. I'm still in hostile avoidance mode at the moment because and falling down cliffs avoidance mode, basically, because we've still got only half health. So I'm gonna play it a little bit safe and head back for home now. Especially since even with a torch in my hand, my visibility is somewhat limited. Especially with all these peaks, I'm a little bit worried that I'll do myself a mischief. Uh-oh, I heard a bear. Let's hope we can get up here and out of his way. Hello, piggy. You know what? Maybe, possibly, it's safe to harvest a little piggy. Hello. Now, how do we do this? Do we have to literally... Yes, we do. Nice. Okay. Well, I don't know what the respawn is on these guys, but... There we go. Oh, no! Crap, this is not good. Which way is base? Which way is base? It's that way. Okay, well, we're just going to have to... The bear obviously did not like us messing with his pigs. They're obviously his dinner, and he didn't want us messing with that. So that's a shame. I didn't manage to loot the second one. But quite frankly, not dying is priority number one. Let's just get a torch back on the job here and see if we can make it back to base without any further trauma. And here we are. I can see the glow of our camp from here, and it's a comforting sight indeed after yet another bear attack. And let's hope that the bear that we have local to us is not lurking too far away. Phew. Okay, so home sweet home. Let's shut the door pronto. And I can put away the torch now. We have got quite a bit actually. I actually managed to find some dirt. Nice. A little bit of tungsten ore and a little bit of iron ore. So actually we should probably put those out in our chests while we remember to do that. So we've got a little bit of tungsten, got a little bit more iron ore. Oh yeah, look, I've got even more. Oh yeah, this isn't working very well, is it? There we go, and a little bit of that. And what's this? That's just stone. We've got a little bit more dirt. Stone, I believe, is in here, so we'll bung that in there as well. There we go. Apples, yeah, I think I should probably eat those, shouldn't I? But we now have a little bit of meat to vary our diets as well. So I'm going to put that on the grill here. Now, what have we got here? We've got some ribs. Let's do that. Let's just put that there. And see how we do. Now, does that cook on there, or do we in fact... Do you know what? I think we might need a smoker to cook that. So let's just bung that in here for the time being. But I will put some bacon on because I know bacon cooks on here. I know it for a fact. And again, we can turn it round a little bit to make it look like it's not all exactly the same. There we go. What a generous pig. gave us 8 rashers of bacon, so I will put the remainder in here. We will definitely keep our eyes out for pigs in the future, because I have a feeling once this has cooked, it will have a greater healing potential than our tomatoes and possibly even our apples, which would make sense given that protein is supposed to be a good bodybuilding material. So there we go. This place still looks a little bit on the dark side. I haven't ruled out the possibility of putting a little bit of decor here, but more and more I'm thinking of moving on to our next habitation, which hopefully will be a little bit more sophisticated than this one. So perhaps a proper farmhouse, or, you know, a cottage at least, somewhere else, and perhaps in a different biome. But I'm a bit undecided yet, because I think it would be a shame to lose track of our bases altogether. I'd quite like, ideally, to be able to leave a bit of a breadcrumb trail between them so we can find our way between them. I don't want to go truly nomadic, but I do want to sort of make my way through the world a little bit and get a real sense of progression. So I might just have to bush trail a little bit, you know, sort of pathfind, make a track, perhaps put some lights along the way so that we can find our way between our bases. I don't want to travel ever so far between, but I do want to sort of strike that balance, I guess, between nomadic and settler. So I'm going to watch my bacon cook here and hopefully grab it before it burns, and then I'm going to get some shut-eye, and to be honest, sleep should help you to heal up, in my opinion, but it doesn't seem to in this game, but it does help to pass the time quite literally. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, let me know, hit the like button. Feel free to leave any comments as ever, and until I see you next time, keep gaming, keep surviving, and stay happy. Bye bye for now.